Down here, we're looking at lesson 7 section here, and looking at number 1, the first problem on here. And we're just trying to decide if these tables represent proportional relationships. Definition of proportional relationship is that there's a common number you can multiply every time for every pair that's in your relationship table. So all we got to do to prove that this is or isn't is that one of these pairs doesn't have the same number to multiply. All right, so if we can prove that, then we're going to be in good shape. Now, if I do 85 divided by 5, if I do that division, 5 will go into 85 once with 3 left over and 5 down, so that would be 17. And since they're multiplying this by 17, they should also be multiplying this by 17. But 10 times 17 is not 79, so I can go ahead and prove that's not proportional. And we can do the same thing here. You know, we're trying to find out what I can multiply by that to get over here. It might be easier to go the other direction for this one, but we can see. Maybe we want to just prove that these don't all match. But either way, I can use my calculator to check all their relationships. Like the bottom one there is 30 ounces for $1.89. So I can divide those two things and see that it's about 15 and a bunch of ugly numbers. So if 20 divided by 159 is not the same, then I can say that it's not proportional. Let's see what it gets. Not the same. 12 and a bunch of ugly stuff. So they're not the same proportional. I can't multiply by the same number for this one to get that one. So no, I can't multiply by the same number. This one was like 15 something, and this one was like 12 point something. And both are different. They're not the same, so not proportional. Number 2, we're doing a taxi service, $1 for the first tenth of a mile, and then 10 cents for each additional 1/10 after that. Okay, so if I take a tenth off of this, that leaves me with 8 tenths that I'm going to get charged a dime for each. So I want to have $1 for the first tenth of a mile, plus 80 more cents for the 8 tenths after that. So that would be 80 more cents after that. That would be $1.80. Okay, this one right here, I take away that tenth. That's going to leave me with, it would look like this. That would leave me with $1.90. All right, so I'd have the $1 for the first tenth, and then I'm going to add a tenth is going to happen 19 times after that, because I still got $1.90 left over. Because $1.90, a tenth of those would be 19 of them. So 19 dimes is another $1.90. So that's going to leave me with $2.90 for that distance. A tenth of a mile off of that leaves me with 3. So the $1 plus $3, and every tenth of that's going to be 10 cents. So that's just another $3. So that would be 4. And then this one right here, a tenth off of that is going to be the $1 plus $9.90 for all the other tenths that are left over for that one. So that one's going to be $10.90. So we got to compare these to see if there's a relationship between them. So let's do a couple of them and see. 10.9 divided by 10. 10.9 divided by 10. It's just going to move my decimal over 1. So that's a relationship of 1.09. So they're multiplying by 1.09. Let's see if that works for this one too. 4 divided by 3.1. 4 divided by 3.1. Ooh, no. Close, but no cigar. 1.29. So there's not a relationship here. So we filled in the table, $1.80, $2.94, $10.90, but not a proportional relationship. And we knew that because there was going to be addition in there. Proportional relationships are just multiplied by things. If you got to add to find your amounts on the other side, you're not going to have a proportional relationship.